Have you ever felt shackled by your own emotions, as if they steer every decision and action in your life? Do you dream of navigating life more freely, without being swept away by internal tempests? Emotional detachment offers a gateway to such liberation. This guide embarks you on a profound journey to explore the art of emotional detachment, a transformative skill that can fundamentally enrich your mental health and enhance your relationships. Discover the scientific underpinnings of this practice and learn practical techniques to integrate it into your everyday existence. As we delve deeper, you will learn to distinguish detachment from indifference and apply it across various facets of your life. Are you ready to challenge your emotional boundaries and embrace a more balanced, fulfilling life? Join us and prepare to profoundly change how you relate to your emotions, cultivating a lighter heart and a serene mind. It also sets the stage for exploring its deep effects on our relationships and personal growth. Detachment doesn't mean having no feelings, but living fully with an open heart and clear mind. It teaches us to enjoy the present without holding on to the past or worrying too much about the future, helping us build a balanced and fulfilling life where emotional well-being is steady and inner peace is natural. The science of emotional detachment gives us a fascinating view of how our brain handles and controls emotions, showing why this practice is important for mental health. Understanding brain function helps us see how detachment works to create a balanced and strong emotional state. Our brain is a complex network, with each part playing a role in managing emotions. The prefrontal cortex, at the front of the brain, is key for reasoning, decision-making, and controlling our actions. It helps us analyze situations, plan, and regulate our emotional responses. Practicing emotional detachment activates and strengthens this area, improving our ability to react to experiences calmly and thoughtfully. Additionally, the limbic system, deeper in the brain, processes emotions. Parts like the amygdala, which detects threats and causes fear, and the hippocampus, which forms emotional memories, are vital to our emotional experiences. The prefrontal cortex and the limbic system work together to achieve healthy detachment. The prefrontal cortex moderates the emotional reactions from the limbic system, helping us respond more calmly and rationally. Studies show that regular emotional detachment practice can greatly reduce stress and boost emotional resilience. Studies indicate that individuals who cultivate detachment handle adversity better and recover quickly from stress. Neuroscience shows that this practice can positively change brain structure and function, promoting lasting well-being. Benefits of emotional detachment. The benefits of emotional detachment are wide-ranging, offering profound changes in how we face challenges and interact with the world. By incorporating emotional detachment into daily life, we gain advantages that enrich our mental and emotional health. One major benefit is improved mental clarity. When we detach from negative emotions and obsessive thoughts, our minds become more focused and clear. This clarity helps us make better decisions, increasing efficiency in daily tasks and long-term goals. A mind free from emotional bonds operates with enhanced precision and objectivity. Moreover, emotional detachment boosts resilience. The ability to handle difficulties without being overwhelmed is crucial for personal growth. Those who practice detachment face stress with a balanced approach, recovering quickly from setbacks. This resilience is vital for navigating life's challenges with serenity and confidence. Interpersonal relationships also improve with emotional detachment. Without unrealistic expectations or past resentments, we can interact more authentically and compassionately. Detachment helps us appreciate others for who they are without needing to control them, creating an environment of trust and respect where relationships can thrive healthily. Another key benefit of emotional detachment is promoting overall well-being and tranquility. By freeing ourselves from excessive emotional control, we experience inner peace that affects all life aspects. This tranquility allows us to enjoy the present fully, without being haunted by past regrets or future anxieties. Furthermore, Emotional detachment helps us focus on personal and professional goals more effectively. Free from uncontrolled emotions, we can direct our energy toward what truly matters, achieving goals with greater efficiency and satisfaction. This enhanced focus is essential for success and fulfillment in various areas of life. Difference between detachment and indifference. A common confusion is the difference between emotional detachment and indifference. Although they might seem similar, these two attitudes are fundamentally different in nature and effect on emotional well-being. Emotional detachment is a conscious practice involving accepting and understanding our emotions without letting them dominate us. It requires self-awareness and self-control, allowing us to experience and process feelings healthily. Detachment doesn't deny or suppress emotions, it promotes a balanced approach where we recognize and confront our feelings without becoming controlled by them. This practice helps us maintain serenity and balance even during emotional challenges, supporting robust and sustainable mental well-being. On the other hand, indifference is marked by disinterest and emotional disconnection. An indifferent person tends not to care or emotionally engage with situations around them. This can be a defensive response to pain, but often leads to disconnection from one's own emotions and those of others. Indifference may signal underlying issues like apathy or depression and is generally harmful to mental health and relationships. While detachment promotes healthy engagement with emotions, indifference reflects a lack of engagement. Detachment allows us to interact with the world consciously and compassionately, without being overwhelmed by emotions. It equips us to respond with clarity and discernment, keeping an open heart and calm mind. In contrast, indifference can lead to emotional isolation, making a person insensitive to their own and others' emotions, but also to those of others. This state can profoundly damage personal relationships, creating barriers that prevent true connection and empathy. Indifference can make interactions superficial and meaningless, negatively affecting both personal and professional life. Therefore, it is crucial to understand that emotional detachment is a healthy and balanced practice aimed at well-being and emotional resilience, while indifference represents harmful distancing from emotions. Understanding this difference is essential for cultivating deeper and more meaningful relationships and for promoting a healthy and balanced emotional state. The true essence of detachment lies in navigating emotions with wisdom and compassion without succumbing to disinterest or emotional disconnection. Detachment and self-esteem. Emotional detachment is closely linked to self-esteem, forming a symbiotic relationship that strengthens mental and emotional health. By learning to detach from negative emotions and internal criticisms, people can develop a more positive and healthy self-image, promoting a sense of self-worth that is resilient and self-sustaining. The process of emotional detachment involves freeing oneself from self-critical thoughts and external expectations that often distort our self-perception. When we practice detachment, we start to view our flaws and imperfections more compassionately and less punitively. This healthy distance allows us to focus on personal growth and build a self-image based on our values and achievements rather than on others' judgments. Detaching from internal criticisms and negative emotions creates space for genuine self-acceptance. This state of acceptance helps us recognize our dignity and intrinsic value, regardless of external circumstances or others' opinions. As we cultivate this perspective, our self-confidence strengthens, creating a solid foundation for robust and lasting self-esteem. The practice of emotional detachment also empowers us to free ourselves from external expectations, which are often sources of stress and dissatisfaction. By focusing on our growth and goals instead of trying to meet others' demands, we can align our actions with our true desires and aspirations. This alignment promotes a sense of authenticity and fulfillment, essential for healthy self-esteem. Furthermore, by emotionally distancing ourselves from external criticisms and expectations, we promote a sense of inner peace and self-worth, essential for overall well-being. we can engage in self-reflection and self-improvement more objectively and constructively. This approach lets us find areas for improvement without feeling discouraged by negativity. Self-assessment based on detachment is more balanced and positive, helping with continuous growth and personal development. Discussing the link between emotional detachment and self-esteem highlights the importance of detachment as a tool for better mental and emotional health by promoting a positive self-image and strong self-confidence. Emotional detachment leads to personal fulfillment and well-being, teaching us to value ourselves regardless of external factors and to find strength in our resilience and growth capacity. Meditation techniques for detachment include mindfulness, guided meditations, and breathing exercises, which help develop greater awareness and control over our emotions. By using these techniques daily, we can observe our emotions without getting too involved with them. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Sitting quietly, closing your eyes, and focusing on your breath are the first steps. When thoughts and emotions arise, the technique is to acknowledge them without clinging to them, letting them pass like clouds in the sky. This regular practice helps us observe our emotions objectively, reducing their impact. Guided meditations are great for beginners or those seeking specific guidance to achieve emotional detachment. Available on various apps and online platforms, these meditations guide the practitioner through visualizations and calming instructions that promote acceptance and the release of negative emotions. Following a guided meditation on detachment can help create a mindset of acceptance and detachment, offering a clear way to handle difficult emotions. Breathing exercises. Breathing techniques are crucial in meditation and are especially effective for emotional detachment. Exercises like deep breathing, where you inhale slowly through the nose, hold for a few seconds, and exhale slowly through the mouth, can calm the nervous system and promote relaxation. Practicing diaphragmatic breathing, or square breathing, inhaling, holding, exhaling, and holding all for equal durations can help center the mind and reduce emotional reactivity, facilitating detachment. Loving kindness meditation metta. This technique involves sending feelings of love and kindness to oneself and others. It starts by repeating phrases of well-being and happiness for oneself, then gradually includes others, from loved ones to acquaintances, and finally to those with whom one has difficulties. This practice promotes connection and compassion, reducing negative feelings and facilitating emotional detachment. Body scan. The body scan is a meditative practice that involves focusing attention on different parts of the body, usually starting from the feet and moving up to the head. This technique helps increase bodily and emotional awareness, allowing the practitioner to observe where tensions and emotions are stored. By identifying and releasing these tensions, it is possible to cultivate greater detachment from negative emotions. Meditative journaling. Although not a traditional meditation, writing in a journal in a meditative manner can be a powerful tool for emotional detachment. Dedicating a few minutes each day to writing about thoughts and emotions uncensored allows these feelings to be processed and released, promoting greater clarity and detachment. If you've made it this far, it shows you can maintain focus on your goals. Please leave a comment so I can know who you are. If you just watch without interacting, I won't be able to perceive you. By leaving a comment, we can connect. Let's continue this journey together. Detachment in romantic relationships. In romantic relationships, practicing emotional detachment can be a powerful key to avoiding excessive dependencies and cultivating healthier connections. A more balanced and harmonious coexistence involves emotional autonomy and respecting individual spaces and feelings. Detaching doesn't mean being cold or disinterested, it's about nurturing love in a mature and conscious way. Some might misinterpret detachment in relationships as distancing or lack of care, but true detachment means loving without possessing and being together without overwhelming. It involves understanding that each person has their own path and needs. which must be respected for a healthy relationship. Discussing and exploring how to incorporate detachment into romantic relationships can enrich and strengthen emotional ties. This practice preserves the individuality of each partner and creates space for independent growth while sharing a journey together. By cultivating detachment, we create an environment where mutual trust thrives and love manifests in a fuller, more meaningful way. It's a skill that, once developed, can profoundly transform relationships, making them more enduring and less prone to emotional turbulence. Therefore, considering detachment as part of a romantic relationship is not only beneficial, but an evolutionary way of loving. It invites us to be better, more aware partners, and more connected to our own well-being and that of our partner. By adopting this stance, we strengthen our relationships and become more complete and fulfilled individuals. Detachment in family dynamics. Family relationships, often filled with emotions and expectations, can greatly benefit from emotional detachment. This isn't about emotional distancing, but managing internal conflicts and expectations to promote peace and mutual understanding. Maintaining a balanced perspective on family obligations and interactions is crucial for everyone's emotional well-being. The practice of detachment in family dynamics involves recognizing and accepting that each family member has their own life experiences, desires, and paths that may not always align with our expectations. Exploring detachment in this context allows each individual to express their true nature without the burden of others' expectations. This facilitates resolving tensions and misunderstandings, as each person feels freer to share their true perspectives and needs without fear of judgment or rejection. By adopting detachment in the family context, we promote greater acceptance and understanding. Accepting that we cannot control the choices and behaviors of others, even within our own family, creates a more harmonious and less conflictual coexistence. Practicing detachment at home doesn't mean lack of love or indifference. Instead, it means loving freely without impositions, respecting individuality, and understanding that sometimes the best way to care is to allow others to be who they are without restrictions or expectations. This way, we cultivate stronger, more loving family relationships based on mutual respect and emotional freedom. Detachment in the workplace. In the corporate setting, emotional detachment can enhance productivity and professionalism. Differentiating between personal emotions and professional situations is crucial for maintaining focus and efficiency at work, minimizing distractions, and maximizing results. The ability to detach from frustrations and criticisms in the workplace promotes a more objective and effective approach and preserves mental health. This involves learning not to take challenges and negative feedback personally, viewing them as opportunities for growth and learning rather than insurmountable barriers. Strategies for cultivating emotional detachment at work include practicing mindfulness to keep the mind focused and calm in the face of adversity, and developing a growth mindset to view each obstacle as a chance to evolve professionally. Adopting detachment at work also means establishing healthy boundaries between personal life and professional responsibilities. Ensuring that one does not overwhelm the other, practicing detachment allows professionals to maintain clearer decision-making and interactions, promoting a more harmonious work environment and reducing interpersonal conflicts. Ultimately, strategies for emotional detachment in the workplace improve individual performance and contribute to a more resilient and adaptable corporate culture. This type of environment favors individual success and collective growth, positively reflecting throughout the organization. Practicing detachment in friendships. In friendships, as in other aspects of life, emotional detachment can be extremely beneficial. The ability to manage and, when necessary, disengage from toxic or draining friendships is crucial for maintaining emotional health. Valuing relationships that bring mutual benefits and learning to detach from those that harm us are important steps in cultivating a more positive and enriching social circle. This involves identifying friendships that are truly valuable and those that may be causing more harm than good. Recognizing signs of toxicity, such as manipulation, lack of support, or constant disrespect, is the first step in understanding which friendships may not be healthy. From this awareness, one can practice detachment, which doesn't necessarily mean cutting ties abruptly, but rather adjusting expectations and the energy invested in these relationships. Implementing detachment in friendships also involves accepting that people come into our lives for specific reasons and seasons. Some friendships last a lifetime, while others serve their purpose and naturally dissolve. Accepting this flow is essential for maintaining balanced emotional health and being open to new connections that can bring freshness and positive perspectives. Moreover, practicing detachment allows us to value those friendships that truly contribute positively to our lives. We learn to appreciate each shared moment and not to overload friends with expectations that may go beyond their capacity or willingness to fulfill. The role of gratitude in detachment. Gratitude, when combined with emotional detachment, becomes an essential tool for those seeking a lighter and more meaningful existence. While detachment teaches us to let go of the worries and regrets that anchor us to the past, gratitude directs us toward an intense appreciation of the present, the blessings and successes that adorn our daily lives. This combination promotes a mental state where positivity prevails, facilitating the release of emotional burdens that often prevent us from moving forward. By focusing on feelings of gratitude, we minimize the importance of setbacks and maximize our recognition of good things, a process that naturally distances negative emotions and enhances positive experiences. Reflecting on how gratitude can aid in the process of emotional detachment is inspiring for those wishing to adopt daily practices that reflect these concepts. For example, dedicating moments for reflection and acknowledgement of daily small victories and joys through a gratitude journal solidifies this habit. Such an activity not only reaffirms life's gratifications, but also reshapes our perspective, making us realize how many of our afflictions are self-imposed or exacerbated by an excessive focus on the negative. Promoting a grateful and detached approach is essential for a fuller life, less burdened by the weight of the unchangeable and the non-essential. This focus helps us value the present while freeing ourselves from the shackles of dissatisfactions that no longer serve us. The combination of gratitude and detachment lays a robust foundation for a more tranquil and happy journey. Encouraging the audience to practice and integrate these approaches into daily life contributes not only to individual well-being, but also cultivates an environment where generosity and personal growth are celebrated, enriching human interactions and expanding the capacity to live and let live with harmony and contentment. Cultivating emotional detachment. Emotional detachment can be extremely beneficial in achieving a more balanced life, free from unnecessary emotional burdens. Practices like keeping a reflective journal, performing mental visualizations, and cultivating self-awareness each play a vital role in developing this fundamental skill. The practice of maintaining a reflective journal is a powerful form of introspection. By dedicating time to write about your feelings and experiences, you create a private space to face your emotions in a safe and constructive way. This process not only helps clarify your thoughts, but also fosters a deeper understanding of your emotional responses and patterns, aiding in the development of emotional detachment. But also initiates a movement toward emotional separation from the situations you experience. Writing allows you to view your emotions from an external perspective, easing the emotional load they may impose. Moving on to guided visualizations, this technique is proven effective for strengthening the ability to observe one's own emotions detachedly. By visualizing yourself as an observer of your own experiences without judgment or direct involvement, you begin to see your emotions as transient events, not defining elements of your identity. This practice promotes tranquility and emotional control, helping you remain calm even in the face of significant emotional challenges. Moreover, cultivating self-awareness through moments of reflection on how you react to different daily situations is essential. Whether through meditation or simply pausing for a moment of deep reflection, staying conscious and attentive to your own thoughts and emotions without clinging to them elevates your ability to remain emotionally stable. This exercise of awareness helps develop internal serenity, allowing you to navigate emotional fluctuations more easily. Integrating these practices into your routine not only improves your ability to detach emotionally, but also significantly contributes to your personal growth. This process of detachment is not just about shedding unwanted feelings, but about discovering a space of internal freedom that brings clarity and peace to your daily life. I encourage you to start these practices today and explore the positive changes they can bring to your life. Why not take the first step now and see where this path can lead you? Overcoming resistance to detachment. Overcoming resistance to emotional detachment is a common challenge faced by many. The fear of losing sentimental connections and ingrained habits often stands as a significant obstacle on the path to an emotionally detached life. This segment explores typical barriers and presents effective strategies for overcoming them, emphasizing the importance of persistence and patience in the detachment process. Resistance to detachment often stems from fear of the unknown or difficulty in letting go of familiar comforts, even when they are no longer beneficial. Understanding the nature of these fears is the first step to overcoming them. Recognizing that fear is a natural reaction to change can help lessen its influence on our decisions and behaviors. To tackle these challenges, start by acknowledging your fears and understanding that they are a normal part of the process. Then, gradually implement the practices of journaling, visualizations, and self-awareness to build emotional resilience. Stay persistent and patient, as emotional detachment is a skill that develops over time, leading to greater emotional freedom and well-being. It is useful to adopt a gradual and compassionate approach. Start by identifying small areas where detachment can be applied without great discomfort and gradually move to more challenging aspects of your emotional life. This step-by-step method allows for adjustments and learning along the way, making the process less daunting. Moreover, developing a support network is crucial. Talking with friends, family, or professionals who understand your challenges can provide valuable insights and encouragement. The emotional support from others is an invaluable resource when facing deep internal changes. Implementing regular practices of self-awareness, such as meditation or daily reflection, can also be extremely beneficial. These activities help cultivate a more centered mind, less susceptible to emotional fluctuations, reinforcing the ability to remain steadfast in the purpose of detachment even when difficulties arise. The key to overcoming resistance to detachment lies in consistency and patience with your own progress. Each step, no matter how small, is a crucial part of the journey toward a more free and authentic life. Therefore, it is essential to embrace the process with an open heart and a mind willing to explore new possibilities of existence, free from the shackles of past emotions and outdated behaviors. I encourage you to move forward with determination and curiosity, allowing each new experience to strengthen your resilience and expand your ability to live with emotional freedom. Detachment and mental health. Emotional detachment plays a crucial role in promoting mental health, serving as a powerful tool to prevent and mitigate conditions such as anxiety and depression. By adopting practices of detachment, individuals can achieve a more balanced and serene state, which is essential for a healthy mental life. This topic explores the connection between emotional detachment and mental well-being, emphasizing how this practice can be vital in maintaining an emotionally balanced lifestyle. Detachment, when applied correctly, helps reduce the burden of daily worries and excessive expectations, factors that commonly fuel anxiety and depression. By detaching, a person learns to face situations with a calmer and less personal perspective, significantly reducing emotional stress. This less reactive and more contemplative approach to life's challenges allows for a more tranquil and less distressing experience. The practice of detachment also encourages acceptance, a vital skill for dealing with life's uncertainties. Accepting that not all events are under our control helps release the tension associated with the desire to manage every aspect of existence. This acceptance alleviates anxiety and promotes inner peace as the individual learns to coexist with uncertainty without being shaken by it. Furthermore, detachment can improve the quality of interpersonal relationships by allowing people to interact without excessive expectations or emotional dependencies. Healthy relationships are essential for good mental health, and learning to relate in a more relaxed and less controlling manner can lead to more genuine and satisfying interactions. Integrating detachment as a regular practice can be an effective strategy for strengthening mental health. Techniques such as meditation, mindfulness, and breathing exercises are useful methods for developing this skill. These practices help center the mind, reduce emotional reactivity, and increase awareness of the present moment, important foundations for healthy detachment. If you're enjoying this, don't miss the opportunity to purchase the ebook Stoicism in the 21st Century: Ancient Strategies for Modern Challenges and unlock your prosperity, abundance, and improved relationships. Link in the pinned comment. Throughout this video, we've explored the power of emotional detachment and its importance for robust mental health. I encourage you to implement the practices discussed, such as keeping a journal and meditating, to observe the positive transformations in your life. Share your experiences in the comments to inspire our community. Please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and leave a like to not miss any content. Comment below on how you plan to apply or are already applying detachment in your daily life. Let's grow together on this transformative journey.